Hi, my name is Christina Butcher, and I hope that this video finds you doing well. In today's video, we're going to be speaking about for sale by owners, and basically it's a homeowner who has decided to sell their property or the home that they live in by themselves without the help of a realtor. And while this is absolutely a viable option, it's not for the faint of heart or for the short-tempered. So we're going to review what it takes if you're planning on selling your property or your home on your own. We're going to review pricing, marketing, showings, negotiating, contracts, disclosures, and service providers. So let's jump into the first topic of pricing. How are you going to set your list price? Well, online they urge you to order an appraisal. And while I'm totally fine with that option, I would ask that you ask two questions. One, the cost of the appraisal, and the second one should be how long their value that they give you on the appraisal is good for, right? These answers might just be helpful in deciding whether to order the appraisal or to connect with a realtor or maybe a few for a free price evaluation. And by free, it's not completely free because it's your time and it's the realtor's time to gather the data and then present it to you at your home or anywhere of convenience that you decide and agree to meet at. So, but I would base your decision on if you're going to go the appraisal route or if you're going to connect with realtors based on what is best for you, okay? Now, the next thing is marketing. Marketing isn't just signs, flyers, and websites. It all really begins with the home, right? It begins with the decluttering, the cleaning, the staging, if necessary, of the home. And then it moves into photographs, drone footage, floor plans, 3D tours, and social media posts. And prior to setting up the appointment, you should really make sure that the home is decluttered and has been cleaned and is staged if necessary. Make sure that you have a place to take the family pet during the time of the photo session, so this way they're not hindering where the photographer needs to go. And also ask them about price. Second thing you want to ask them about is what is their turnaround for having the materials ready, because then this will allow you to know when to set up marketing for your property. Okay, we're going to move into showings from the marketing. This is a part of marketing. Obviously, you want to make your home available to be seen by possible buyers, but you want to make sure also that you have some way of obtaining the information of the realtor who's coming with their buyer or the buyer that's just coming on their own. Make sure that you get that information in advance and set the appointments that is convenient for your schedule, but also understand that there might be scheduling conflicts because you're dealing with multiple schedules and not just your own. So if it doesn't come through and the appointment isn't made, relax. It'll all work out the way it's supposed to, and that's something that I tell my clients all the time, and I'll continue to say even to my non-clients. So you just heard it for yourself. Moving on to negotiating. This is really simple. Have a thick skin. Have a thick skin to the pricing criticism, to the condition criticism, to similar properties being compared to your own, right? And sometimes to your face or in the backyard where they think that nobody can hear them, and clearly as you walk back there to check on them or see where they're at, you're going to hear that criticism or that comparison. So just have a thick skin, and also be prepared that after the buyer has their physical inspection, you've opened up escrow, that there might be a point of renegotiation depending on what that physical inspection uncovered. So just, I guess, thick skin and being open-minded, right? All right, so let's move on to contracts and disclosures. So when I started in this business like 25, 26 years ago, I'll be totally honest, we had a 4-page paper contract, and we created copies, not with the copy machine, but with a carbon paper that was in between each of the layers, so this way we can make the copies. So just little fun fact. I'm not sure I'd call it fun fact, but anyway. So, but now we've largely become an electronically driven industry. I mean, our documents are online. Most of our classes now are even online. And so with that being said, California has over 200 documents. While not all 200 documents will be needed for your transaction or any transaction in that case, I hope not anyway, it is worth noting that you might have a harder time accessing these documents and these disclosures. So if you're moving forward with without a realtor, then I would definitely ask that you call with your local association of realtors or your local board of realtors and ask them how you can access these documents, these disclosures. Also, regarding the disclosures, you're going to read through them, and most of them will make sense for the most part, but we do have questions from our sellers, our clients, from time to time on how to complete them. You might want to get some information from possibly like a real estate attorney, tap that shoulder as well to see if you have any questions regarding the disclosures and how to fill those out. So just a thought of a resource for you. Might not even be necessary though, in all honesty. So again, check with the local association of realtors or the board of realtors near you to figure out how to access the contracts, the counteroffers, and the disclosures that are needed for your transaction. All right, so the last tip is service providers. Now, do you know what title rep or escrow company to use? Are there any preferences to your personality of who you want your escrow officer to be? Do you even understand why you have title and escrow in a transaction, why they're definitely needed and necessary? So these are all things that us as realtors have already established. So maybe if you're getting a price evaluation from a realtor, you can also use this time to connect with them and ask them about who they would recommend as an escrow officer and title company. So that's about it. We've covered pricing, marketing, showing, negotiating, contracts and disclosures, and service providers. So I hope that you'll be able to consider these points and feel open to contacting me or other realtors in case you do have questions or in case you do want that free evaluation, and also to understand that there is value to be provided in just building relationships with realtors. And I think realtors can offer information without trying to just be contentious a little bit about getting a listing. So if you need anything, I'm here as normal, and I hope this video has helped you a little bit in deciding if you want to be a for sale by owner. And if you do, congratulations. And if you need any help, I'm here. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.